both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try and get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. Down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. He will have a Jaguars first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Slot man in motion left. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He'll work forward for a couple. Junior Colson there to make the stop. 2nd down and 8. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his third touchdown on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The Chargers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the tight end, Likely. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again, Herbert. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. Now a play fake. Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's Dobbins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Herbert to the air again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up. He'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. They're going to go right back to Kamara.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Jacksonville.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. There is his tight end Disley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Here's J.K. Scott now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Lawrence. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5. Second down, Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Lawrence. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
An 18-yard attempt.
They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Duvernay on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. Now he'll run. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their quarterback. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Along the sideline, a nice catch with feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. They put Strange in motion. He runs with it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence now. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys. Quarterback be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds. Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials. Didn't like that call. And he throws the challenge flag. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yeah, we dominate today.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. A run with Dobbins. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On fourth down, out comes the punter. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg.
18-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas, touchdown Jaguars. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Dobbins. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Herbert to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Isaiah Likely, touchdown LA. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They go play action for Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
That's good for a Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On second down, Bigsby. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Now Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
A 53-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. He connects with Palmer on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll drop to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. Here's first and 10. Now Herbert again. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
this situation. You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Think right open. Here we go.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.